everybody, welcome back. It's Elsie, editor for World Aviation Festival, and today I'm joined by Patrick Dowling, Senior Director Global Partnerships from Airalo. Airalo also the global eSIM partner for World Aviation Festival, so extra pleasure to have you here. So to talk a little bit about the growth in the industry, what kind of opportunities do eSIMs present for global connectivity, and how is that sort of growing, the opportunities in that space growing in recent years?
So travel eSIM has, completely changed the way people connect when they travel. There's no need anymore for people to swap SIM cards, worry about roaming costs. They can now ultimately connect seamlessly when they land, when they get off the flight, at an affordable cost, ultimately. What started as a kind of niche tech product is now mainstream, and this enables people to just be online, be connected through their digital life whenever they travel, wherever they travel. In terms of the size of industry, it's grown massively in recent years. We're proud to be the only, first and only, billion-dollar eSIM business in the world today. And that's really testament to how the vertical has scaled in recent years. It's been a remarkable journey the last few years, and it's only going to get bigger as more devices become eSIM-enabled out in the world.
Nice. And to talk about specifically your footprint in the aviation industry, how is that sort of built up, and are there any sort of live partnerships with airlines that you'd like to highlight?
So aviation is probably one of our fastest growing verticals. Today we work with around 25 airlines globally. In the last few months, we've recently launched partnerships with United Airlines, with Delta, who have incorporated eSIM not just as an ancillary product, but also as a loyalty product. It enables customers to earn miles for every dollar they spend on connectivity. We've also launched partnerships with TUI earlier in the summer this year. And they've taken a slightly different approach to how they incorporate eSIM into their customer offering. They include eSIM connectivity to their customers free of charge for all their long-haul package bookings, and it's a really good benefit. So it's adding more value after the customer gets off the flight ultimately. So it's a really remarkable product and benefit for the users when they arrive in their destination.
Perfect. But to look as well, obviously beyond passengers, airlines can also use eSIMs to give value to their own staff. Could you share a bit about what kind of partnerships might be on offer there, and how that could support staff?
Yeah, so corporate partnerships is probably half of our partnerships business. So you've got airlines, OTAs, many travel organisations, as well as big corporate organisations, enterprise businesses, the likes of Bosch, DHL, etc., who've got a connectivity need for their workforce. There shouldn't really be a difference between being a consumer and being a colleague in a business around your connectivity needs. So you really need to provide the same experience to those colleagues or consumers. We've got an Airalo for Business platform. We actually provide that to Emirates today, so all their pilots, cabin crew can stay connected wherever they travel across their global network. It enables them to have a smarter, more connected workforce. And it takes away a lot of logistical challenges with providing, data for their colleagues through certain devices they might need to be connected, to central organisations. And it saves them a lot of money as well. The savings that, they make versus the typical corporate roaming costs, it's about 90% in some markets. So it's a remarkable cost saving for them as well.
No, interesting. Very nice. I like what you said there about, employees being, as much as a part of the company as the passengers and the customers themselves, they should all have the same, experience. But in terms of sort of end-to-end connectivity, this is, with eSIMs, this is now a total, complete possibility. How is that sort of transforming the travel experience, and where do you think that trend might go in the future?
So, travel experience doesn't stop when you get into destination. It restarts when you connect and start, I suppose, trying to navigate when you're in destination, when you need to translate something, you're looking at things to explore, etc. And eSIM technology enables that as well. For airlines, it presents an opportunity to, I suppose, speak to those customers in resort in a seamless manner as well, whether that's through pushing, personalised offers, destination-specific content, or even like disruption notifications, etc. eSIMs allow the ability for consumers to stay connected to the airline or the travel company that they've booked through, all the way through the travel journey.
Nice. And yeah, looking sort of to the future, where's Airalo looking next? How do you think, how are you looking to sort of evolve your business model or change strategy in light of the growing demand for end-to-end connectivity?
So, at the moment, like I said before, we're the largest in market today. We sell local eSIMs, we sell regional eSIMs, we sell global eSIMs, and it's basically making sure we've got the right level of offering, the right, I suppose, portfolio of products that suit the needs and requirements of all travellers. So in the future we'll probably be looking at subscription models. We work quite closely with the guys at iOS over in San Fran at Apple, with the Android manufacturers, to ensure we can just make, I suppose, installation of an eSIM as easy as possible, because that's probably the biggest friction point today. So it's all about just making it a more easy to use product, educating the market as well, the benefit of travel eSIM products. So yeah, look, I think the world's our oyster in terms of the amount of people that will be connected in the future. You should probably see it. I think Apple have just released that all their new iPhone devices are eSIM-enabled, so it only increases the audience that can actually utilize the product.
Wow, yeah, definitely a massive demand predicted in the future. So yeah, thank you so much, Patrick, for sharing your insights. Really interesting, and yeah.
Pleasure to be here.
Thank you.
Thank you.